Despite defeat at Anfield before the international break, Arsenal returned to action against Nottingham Forest on Saturday lunchtime to much excitement. However, Mikel Arteta will be without key figures William Saliba, Kai Havertz, and Bukayo Saka, the latter facing a race against time to be available for next Sunday's huge clash with Manchester City in North London. In the past, injuries have derailed the Gunners' title hopes and dreams because they've simply not had the squad depth to cope with key absences. Now, though, after spending over £250 million in the summer transfer market, that has changed, so Arteta must unleash a few of his summer signings, one who some are forecasting could become even better than Saka. Ahead of Arsenal's first home game of the season, a 5-0 demolition of Leeds United, Ebereki Eze was presented to the Emirates crowd. It was a genuinely spine-tingling moment, with Eze himself taken aback by the welcome home he received 14 years after being released as a child, thinking his dream was dead. Now, though, after he was given a mere brief cameo at Anfield, Eze is ready to take center stage, with those attending Saturday's clash with Nottingham Forest doing so in anticipation of witnessing a home debut to remember. As noted by Match of the Day, Arsenal have the second lowest expected goals from open play in the Premier League this season, their figure of 1.57 above only that of newly promoted Sunderland, continuing a problem that has hampered Arteta's team for a while. This underlines why Eze has been signed, adding that much-needed creativity, but he may not be the only summer signing Arsenal will be hoping can shine this weekend and beyond. When Noni Madueke was recruited from Chelsea for £52 million in the summer, plenty of eyebrows were raised, but the early signs are that this could be a shrewd piece of business. In defeat to Liverpool, the 23-year-old was the Gunners' most dangerous attacker throughout, always giving Milos Kerkez something to think about, even if the end product was lacking. Nevertheless, based on what he has produced so far, speaking on the Arscast, Philippe Auclair believes Madueke is simply far too good to merely be considered a Saka backup, and his statistics last season support this argument. As the table notes, Madueke ranked behind only Jeremy Doku and Mohamed Salah when it came to progressive carries last season, also ranked in the top 5 in terms of shots per 90 and touches in the opposition's penalty area. He has certainly impressed Thomas Tuchel, starting 3 of England's last 4 World Cup qualifiers, including both this month, scoring his first-ever international goal against Serbia at Stadion Rajko Mitic in Belgrade on Tuesday. During the international break, former Manchester United defender Paul Parker was so impressed with Madueke that he exclaimed, "I actually think he's better than Bukayo Saka," praising his frightening pace and ability to strike fear into defenders. Given that Saka has been consistently excellent since first breaking into the Arsenal team in early 2020, this is a bold claim. However, this competition for places can only be a good thing for Arteta, given that his star man is currently sidelined with a hamstring injury, having sat out more than 3 months last season due to the same issue, missing 19 games, unquestionably derailing the Gunners' title aspirations. On Saturday specifically, it is tough to forecast who Inch Postecoglou will deploy at fullback, given that Ola Aina is set to spend 3 months on the sidelines, after sustaining a serious hamstring injury during Nigeria's 1-1 draw with South Africa in Bloemfontein on Tuesday. It won't be Alexander Zinchenko at left back. He's ineligible to face his parent club, but whoever it is will not relish coming up against Madueke, who will surely start in Saka's place, looking to score his first Arsenal goal.